Hey everybody, this is Jewelyn. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my home here in Santa Monica, California, and welcome to another fun planting with Jewelyn. So if you watch my DIY how to make a pole for your plant, I did it with Catherine to share with you what it's like to do it with two people, and then a few days later I did it by myself without nobody's help. And as you can see, there's two different ways to make your pole. You can do it by moss and you can do it by coco coir. I like both, and I like using wood instead of plastic, so no PVC. And I am going to stake up maybe 3 to 4 plants. It's a beautiful Monday afternoon and I have to teach night classes tonight. I teach every day and I'm heading to Las Vegas Thursday night, so I wanted to get at least a few of my plants staked up before I leave for a handful of days for work. So these are all the poles, so we'll see who ends up getting them. When I made these poles, I didn't like measure any plants or anything. I just knew that I had a lot of plants I wanted to stake up, and I just got different types of sizes. So I'm just gonna compare the plant to what I have and then go from there. I know for George, he has a big wooden dowel now that's not covered, but he's doing okay. He's really big, and maybe with somebody's help I'll go ahead and cover that pole up. But for now, these are the ones that I have, and I want to see which one is going to be best, because I do have my 2 philodendron pandas behind me that I would like to stake up in today's video. But I think I'm going to maybe go with this. I think I'm going to go with this guy right here for my red emerald philodendron. I do have my potting tray here. I have it on an ottoman because I wanted to stand above it, so I didn't want to film this on my Tiffany blue table. I'm going to, if you watched my planting with Jewelyn, replanting this into a bigger planter. I think my grandma might have helped me, I'm not too sure, but she's worked with these plants with me before. Yeah, I think she was in that video. And I want to just quickly undo it. There is a bamboo stake in here, but this plant is so big that you can't really see the bamboo stick anymore. So let's go ahead and take all of the Velcro tape off, which I love using because you can just keep reusing them, and then cut it to the desired length that you like. And I look forward to seeing what my pole looks like here. And then if I can take a cutting or 2 from it, I will. I know maybe 1 or 2 subscribers have gotten cuttings from this particular. This is what it was living on, and I'm going to just carefully lay my plant over, and I'm going to stick my pole kind of right where the other stake was. I think I like it like that. Not in the center, but that's fine. I don't want to ruin the roots. And then I'm going to work with the tallest piece. Wow, do you see that? So the pole is all the way to the end of the planter. And I will go ahead and mist the moss when I'm done. Okay, so that's one piece. Work behind it. Where's the other long piece here? Ooh, this is so fun to see. Let's do it like this. Oh, so pretty. This is the perfect size. I'm glad it worked out. Okay. Cool thing is I can just do half a piece of Velcro and then just hug it over the other Velcro. I like that. Okay. Hey, it's coming together. I'm also gonna fertilize them while I'm here. I like to do that when I have the plant in front of me. Here. Here, and this plant has a lot of aerial roots, so Not worried about this plant at all. It's been growing on me so well. What do you guys think? Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, one of my favorites. Let's see. I want you here. Just joining the Velcro and making it longer. And then let's try to hug all of this in together. Pretty. That one up here. What a beautiful day. It is the last day of September and the weather is perfect. Abby and I have been going down to the beach in the afternoons on the days I don't work at night, and she's been loving the weather, being on the beach. Everything. Okay, that looks good. Let's get this piece here. Wow, this plant is so tall. So pretty. You would go good right there. Okay. Looks good. What do you guys think? So pretty. And also, do you guys like this point of view? You can see the greenhouse in the back. It's like a perfect day to be out here. Taking care of the plant babies. Try to move this out of the way. See, one leaf I want to go ahead and prune off. When I look at the bottom of this plant, I see a lot of babies, but I don't want to touch it. I'm just going to let it be. Get more tape. Let's do one more down here to cinch it up, and then I think we're done. So pretty. It. How does it look? Let's see here. Let me step away and see. Ooh, it's the perfect height. Love that. Okay, so while I'm here, misting the plant as well as the pole. So pretty. Whenever I try to take from the plant, I try to not take where it's obvious. So with these poles, you've got to keep them moist, and they do dry out quite easy. So spraying your pole with a misting bottle is like the perfect way to get your pole nice and wet. That is so perfect. Love that. One piece down here staked up as well. I think that's all I need to do for this plant. Now let me get my fertilized water. I like to fertilize it a little while I'm here. And that is going to be it for plant baby number 1. What do you guys think? It is so gorgeous. I love it. It even looks good from behind here. I'll give it a turn so you can see. So here is the plant. I love it. This is what it looks like. I think no matter what angle I have it in, I love it a lot. I'm just gonna make sure that I press the soil around it nice and deep so that it'll stay upright. So let me do that now. So this thing lives in my bathroom. The red emerald lives in my bathroom right next to like the sink and toilet, and it loves living in there with the humidity. So just catch this side. And I'll have it stay outside for a couple hours just until I have to go up to work, and then it'll go back in the bathroom. All right, so that was really fun. That was plant baby number 1. Look at this, so gorgeous. Baby number 2. So again, I got this philodendron the same time at the same nursery as the red emerald that I just worked on, and I love them both. This is my second panda, and we'll fix my original one after this. And I have taken cuttings, I want to say from both plants for subscribers. So if you're interested in any of these philodendrons or any of my plant babies, reach out to me on a direct message, Planting with Jewelyn on Instagram. In fact, I just shipped out part of George, my big monstera, to a subscriber out in Brooklyn, New York today. And she also picked up an apron that my grandma made. So I do have a few aprons left. My grandma also made this one, which is my original apron, and it is the same material pattern that I have on my reupholstered wicker vintage chairs in my patio. So I love it a lot. Tiffany blue is my favorite. In fact, every time I walk Evie at the beach or anywhere out in public, they think she's a boy because of her Tiffany blue collar, but there's a bow on it, and her harness and leash is pink, including her little doggy bag. So I love Tiffany blue. Evie looks cute in Tiffany blue too. Okay, so now that I see what it looks like spewed out, let's look at my options here. Maybe, let's see if I use this one. It's shorter, but maybe I can get away with shorter. Just kind of testing the waters to see where I can stick the pole. I think I want to stick the pole right here. I think it's a good look. Okay. So I just stuck this moss pole in the same section that the bamboo pole is in. And again, like, say if you repot your plant, you can put the stake in at the same time. And if I feel like I'm gonna hit the roots, I'll go ahead and I'll take the whole plant out. That's fine. So let's work with the biggest piece here first. It's probably gonna trump this pole, but I think I want to use my other taller pole for maybe my other philodendron. Okay, we'll see. I may just have to go back and get more supplies for taller plants. This one is growing kind of weird, so it's going to have to maybe get put on this way here. Okay, I guess you want to grow this way. That's fine. So I decided to go, you know what, we'll cut you larger pieces. Let's go ahead and get you up here. I like you here. Branch that I want. Probably you two look best up here, followed by you. Trying to make this work because it's growing crazy without ruining anybody. Okay, I think this is how disturbing anybody's growth. Okay, let's cinch it here, and then I'm gonna work from there. I'm gonna cinch from under here. Okay, now that I got that going on, okay, let's see. How can we fix you up here? Here, kind of crazy. You're growing crazy here. This would be a good section to take from right here. You're growing funny too. Okay. Let's stake you up right here. Here's another good place. So let's hug you in. Yay, this is coming together so nicely. Hear construction from the neighbors, so that's good. I shouldn't speak too fast. Okay, that looks pretty good, I gotta say. Let me step away and take a look. Okay, I love that. So, oh no, there's a construction. I talked too fast. As soon as I said that, it started. Okay, let me drop down low. So pretty. Interested to see what the weather is like in Las Vegas. Should be cooler when I get there in a couple days. And also, it is Kira's birthday, so I'm gonna surprise her with some plants. So stay tuned for that. That looks good. Okay, there's one more section back here, but let's take care of this one because this one is really, really big. Wow, I'm so proud of my pole. This is a big plant. I feel like it just like needs a wall. Let's see what I can do for you. Maybe bring you in the front here, perhaps. Is there any real estate up here? Wow, it just covers the pole. Okay. So let's cinch you in from here. So I'm undoing the Velcro and then adding this part of the plant in. There's that construction. I spoke too soon. Who am I fooling? It's a Monday. Okay. That looks pretty good. Now let me get that part of the plant here. And get that cinched up here. Okay, that worked out really good. Look at that. Again, I'm gonna have to make a bigger pole because look at this. So this is, I guess, temporary housing. Now that I know, you know, I have so many plants, I'm not gonna like get crazy and measure every single plant. I'm just gonna buy a lot of supplies and just keep making poles, because with this pole I can use for another plant because I have so many plants, so it's fine. I just was, I guess, maybe being conservative with the length. I didn't think my plants were this tall, so it's fine. This is just the beginning. Okay, I think I have this last section down here, and then I think you're good to go. I'm just gonna hug you in here. I think that's how I want you. Okay, let me do a walk around, see how I like you. What do you guys think? I think it looks great. I think it looks pretty good. Here's a little turn of the plant. What do you guys think? I think it looks cute. Let me just go ahead and push the soil in from behind. There it is. Look at that. Okay. So this was originally what was holding it up. I'll use the bamboos for something else. Okay, let's mix you up. Get your moss nice and wet. I probably would like to mist the pole maybe twice a week to make sure that it's always nice and moist. And again, like for my houseplants, I like to mist them anyway twice a week at least, especially for these tropical type of plants. Philodendrons love that rainforesty vibe. So this one lives in my plant gang next to my bed. Okay, and let's get you some fertilized water. That looks great. What do you guys think? I think it looks beautiful. So far so good. I'm gonna have to make a bigger pole for this one. Look at that. Isn't that stunning? Love that a lot. It's very beautiful. Okay, so here is my original panda. Let's see what it's doing. It is really tall. I think I took some cuttings from this too for some subscribers that were interested in the plant. But look at this tall trail. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It's crazy. This one lives, at one point it was living in my plant gang, and then I took it out and now it lives next to George by the wicker chairs in my patio. So let's see what I can do for you. And my gardener should be coming in an hour and a half, so I would like to get this done before then. Ooh, I see some nice sections I could take from, so that's good to know. So you like a tall pole. Okay, so let's go with the coco coir pole. Here we go. We'll give you coco coir. See how you like that. Wow, look at that. Okay. What is going on Osher Boulevard? There's always something happening on the boulevard. Okay. Look at that. Oh, looks so good. Wow, you are really tall. Do you believe that? That is crazy. Okay, let's see here. And also sound off in the comments down below what kind of products you like to use for sticking your plants. Let's see. I'm trying to get the long trails. The next video I'm going to film after this is Pot of Fame. Since today is the last day of the month, I'm really excited to share with you what's going on in the collection. So since this pole is on the slim side, I can go ahead and just kind of map out how I want to have it, and then we'll go from there. I think I like it just like this. Okay, let's get some Velcro. Okay. Looks good. What do you guys think? Okay, it's coming together. So now that I've cinched it in the center, I can go ahead and do some adjustments here. So pretty. Okay, love that. What do you guys think? This side. Slowly coming together. I love that. Let's chill here. Making sure I don't interrupt any of the growth. Nothing like sticking up plants on a Monday. Next week Monday I'll be still in Vegas dancing, so perfect time to do this before I go. Set them up for success. Okay. How are we doing here? And I will put some soil here on the bottom around the pole so that it stays up center. So I'm pressing it around. Okay, so from behind here it looks good. Wow, this plant is so tall. Crazy. Let's see what it looks like in the front. Looks good. Anybody else down here needs cinching? Maybe I can help you come up a little bit more. Yeah. Get you cinched up a little bit higher. Here. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. One more. Hug around the bottom and you're good to go. Okay. I'm just lifting up from the bottom and cinching it. Not ruining the growth. That looks fantastic. I'm gonna make it a little bit tighter. Okay, perfect. That looks pretty good, guys. I'm pretty happy about this. This looks really, really good. Just doing some final adjustments, making sure I like the way how it looks like. That looks good back here. Let's fix you up. Again, with these plants, because they're growers, I like to take them apart and restyle them from time to time. I think I did a good job. This looks really good. So let's give it a spin so you can see what it looks like here. I think it turned out great. Here's the back side. And here. So I'll make sure to fill up the bottom more with soil. Running out of water here. And again, for the coco coir too, I'll mist it same time as the plant, twice a week. Okay. And fertilizer. That is going to be it for today's video. Let's go ahead and take you out of the potting tray. What do you guys think? It came out absolutely great. Alright you guys, that is going to wrap up today's planting with Jewelyn. Staking up 3 of I don't know if these are my largest philodendrons, but they're pretty large, not as big as George, but stay tuned for more planting with Jewelyn episodes featuring me staking up more plants. I have 5 more poles that are ready to go for plants, so I'll go ahead and maybe do another set of plants before I leave in a few days to Las Vegas. That'll be good. And then when I come back, maybe, you know what, maybe in Las Vegas I can make me more poles while I'm there, so that when I come back next week I can stake up more plants. So didn't want to make this too long of a video, but I think 3 plants for this episode is perfect. What do you guys think of how I did the poles and how they look like styled with my rare babies? I absolutely love it. I love the coco coir, I love the spag moss, I love both, and I think they look absolutely stunning. So if you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know down in the comments below. And also sound off in the comments down below what was the last plant that you staked up. I would love to know, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm more on my blog at ilovejewelyn.blogspot.com. Until next time, aloha from Santa Monica, California. Bye!